So eggs are nice. So I'm gonna throw in a little bit of the egg.
How do they make this omelet again? They fold it?
So you make like an omelet regular, thin,
thin.
and then you fold it over, kind of a little tube. And then now you have this whole pan left over space. You put in more, so thin layer. And now on this side you have, so you kind of flop it over on top before it gets completely cooked, so it sticks. And then now you have a complete on this side over, and you pour a little bit more, nice thin layer, and you flop it over and over again until it becomes fatter and fatter and fatter. Yeah.
That's really meditative work.
That's right.
Is it with rice flour?
This?
Yeah.
Just eggs.
Just eggs,
just
no
eggs.
flour. Because sometimes omelet has flour.
No, just flour, yeah. And then spinach, when you put it in, makes a beautiful color, and it's also very healthy too.
Yeah.
So spinach is a good one. Nice dark vegetable. So it's all kind of horizontally. And then maybe a cucumber. Cucumber, the English cucumber or the Persian cucumber are better, but when I went to the store yesterday they didn't have it, so I had to use regular. But it's a little bit more bitter, the seeds, whereas the English cucumber has smaller seeds, and it's less bitter. The best would be to buy Japanese cucumbers, but those are very hard to find unless you go to the Asian market. Whereas English cucumber, they sell it at most stores. Yeah. So put one.
Persian cucumbers, they're kind of short. The seeds are large, so I thought that they are not suitable.
Maybe not Persian then.
Yeah, the long ones.
Yeah, long
ones. You got the long ones and the short ones.
Yeah.
Same about Russia.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of salmon. Actually, yeah. So this is where sushi becomes expensive, the fish.
Yeah.
You know, if you go to a nice sushi restaurant and something's very expensive, but they only give you a little bit of fish, then you're being ripped off. So make sure if you're paying lots of money, then you're getting lots of fish in your sushi. And maybe we can add a little bit of carrots. That's too much. What else do we have? Maybe a little bit of mango?
Oh, it's traffic lights.
That's right. And then, maybe that's enough for this one. Because too much in. So put a little bit of cilantro in. Get this nice. Okay. So then it's the tricky part, because now we have to roll it. Basically, we have to make sure the seaweed sticks into the rice. Normally I would do it just like this, but to be able to show you so it's not hidden. Basically it's gonna go, the rice is gonna go like this, or roll. Make sure that this seaweed sticks onto the rice. That's gonna seal it closed. That's like the glue.
Yeah.
And then this is quite important, and because it seals it very evenly all the way around. You don't get your fingerprints into just nice and even, and just firm enough, but make sure that we can still, it doesn't become paste, because you want to still enjoy the rice granules, grains, and so yeah, and then we'll open it up, and we'll see that you can't really see the seams where we closed because we left that space on top. You can actually see. Right here. But the rice isn't spewing out, whereas if it's too close to the edge, then it'll start coming out. And then, so now we have a pretty much finished product. We bring it out of the cutting station. And then, I don't know why the significance, but number 8 is a very lucky number in Asia. Beijing Olympics started August 8th. 2008.
I was born in 8th of July.
8th, lucky, yes. And I don't know if it has anything to do with it, but we tried to chop it into 8 pieces. 8 even pieces works very nicely. And it's easy. Oops. And this is the rice vinegar that we put in the rice. So when we put it in, so it doesn't stick. That way, if we use water, then it starts to kind of. But if it's vinegar, then it's what's in the ingredient anyways. So now we're going to cut it straight in the middle. You can see the middle is beautiful. And making sure the seam is at the bottom. That way, even if we're kind of cutting, then it's not going to spew open. Sometimes if it's on top, then it'll start to kind of fall apart. But this is tricky. So and then 1 and 2, 3, so 4 on each side. And then once we're done cutting, then we can put it on the plate. And I think we're just going to have a bunch of plates on the table in the middle that people can pick from. So we'll just keep adding on to the plates that we'll keep making. So you can see how beautiful it is.
Yeah.
Beautiful, yeah. So, yep. And then we'll just keep adding more and more until dinner time.
Thank you.
Yeah.